With sandy beaches, themed parks, booming culinary system, and laid-back neighborhoods, there are plenty of things to do in Gold Coast, Australia. Be sure to watch till the end, as the #1 activity is absolutely mind-blowing. Number 11. Visit Surfers Paradise. The Gold Coast is famous for many things, especially its pristine golden sand beaches. So you already know you'll be spending much of your time enjoying the landscapes along the coastlines. Well, one beach that you absolutely do not want to miss out on visiting is Surfers Paradise. This beach is arguably the best in Gold Coast and its surrounding neighborhoods, and you can count on having a fun-filled time out on the sands. Surfers Paradise is believed to be the original Gold Coast suburb and one of the pioneer attractions in Queensland. The spot, which started out as a sleepy surf village, has now developed into a full-blown beachfront metropolis and one of the most significant landmarks on the Gold Coast. It also features lots of fun beachside activities, which are part of the reasons for the massive crowds often witnessed here. No doubt you will find an activity that will fascinate you, including surfing, boat rides, and beach sports. Also, you can relax on the soft sand and sunbathe while watching the calm waves on the coast. Number 10. Rise with the sun in a hot air balloon. Another fun and exciting way to see the incredible sights that only Australia has to offer is on a floating hot air balloon. And you can find those here on the Gold Coast. Most of the hot air balloons take off at dawn, so you can, indeed, rise with the sun. If you book a session early enough, you can even have the hot air balloon providers pick you up at the hotel to the launch site. Surely you will have fun hovering over the city and getting a top view of the many attractions in this city. Number 9. Enjoy a day at the Warner Brothers themed park. Australia's Gold Coast is pretty popular for its theme parks, and it boasts several such fun parks. However, the Warner Brothers themed park in Oxenford is arguably the pick of the bunch. If you are visiting the Gold Coast with your family or looking for the best spot for a family getaway, this movie world is your best option. Not only is it a family-friendly park, but it also promises lots of fun for everybody. This amusement park features dozens of activities for children and adults, including roller coasters, Ferris wheels, and water rides. You can also meet your favorite movie characters and superheroes here in what will surely be an experience to remember. Number 8. Take in the beautiful skyline from the city's highest point. Indeed, Gold Coast is a charming city that often doesn't take too long to impress visitors, and this is thanks to its extraordinary landscapes and incredibly stunning beaches. If you really want to see this city in all its majesty, you should head up to the Sky Point Observation Deck. Well, this observation deck is a lookout on the top of Q1, Australia's tallest building, and, of course, this dominant skyscraper is often one of the main attractions in the city. Plus, it is made even more significant by the famed observation deck. This observation deck is on levels 77 and 78 of the more than 1,000 feet tall tower, and it offers an uninterrupted view of almost every corner of the Gold Coast. There's also a lounge bar on this floor, so you can order a cocktail to keep you company as you take in the breathtaking view. Number 7. Explore the South Stradbroke on a jet ski. A few miles north of Surfers Paradise lies the stunning oasis of South Stradbroke Island, which is one of Australia's rare sand islands. This island is close to the mainland, but can often be difficult to access due to the restrictions placed to protect the unique ecosystem. However, you can easily explore the island by driving around it on a jet ski. Of course, there are other transportation means here, but the jet skis help take this experience up a notch with their exhilarating speed and easy access. All you need to do is join a jet ski tour on shore and cruise around the island for an experience you can't forget in a hurry. Number 6. Enjoy the Gold Coast nightlife. Truly, the fun almost never ends here on the Gold Coast, and you can still enjoy an electric nightlife after a day out exploring different attractions. Plus, if you think Gold Coast is impressive during the day, then you should wait till you see it come alive at night. Of course, like most other cities, the Gold Coast features an array of exotic restaurants and bars where you can grab a bite and have a quality beer after dark. Plus, it also boasts more than a few comedy bars, cocktail lounges, and nightclubs hosting live music, shows, and fun parties. No doubt, your nights on the Gold Coast will be up among the best you'll ever have. By the way, if you want to learn how to save money on airfares, then click the link in the description below. This guide teaches you how to always get the cheapest flights. Number 5. see the unique wildlife at Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. Australia is famed for its impressive collection of wildlife, among other things, and you'll be missing out if you fail to visit a wildlife reserve during your stay in the country. Luckily, Gold Coast has its very own wildlife reserve, known as the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary, which is one of the most endowed reserves in the country. Surprisingly, the wildlife reserve was founded as only a bird sanctuary in 1947, but then it has developed into a full-blown wildlife sanctuary featuring rare and unique faunas today. No doubt, a visit to this wildlife sanctuary is one of the top things to do on the Gold Coast, whether you're an animal lover or not. Here, you will get an insight into some of Australia's local animal breeds, like the lorikeets, kangaroos, Tasmanian devils, koalas, and lots more. Number 4. Cruise the Nerang River. The Nerang River is an actively flowing river in Queensland, with much of its catchment stretching within the Gold Coast. The river flows for over 30 miles through the hinterland and Gold Coast till it empties into the Pacific. Nerang is pretty significant here, as it supplies most of Gold Coast's drinking water and fills 2 dams. However, it has also been identified as one of the notable attractions in the city. The river is channeled through canals and waterways here on the Gold Coast, with several marine facilities and skyscrapers built around it. Obviously, exploring this river is one of the exciting things to do in Queensland, and the best way to go about it is via a boat cruise. While here, not only will you get to explore the calm waves, but you'll also be presented with a sublime view of the famous Gold Coast skyline, which is a view to live for. Number 3. Shop for local produce at Carrera Market. Of course, the Gold Coast does not lack its fair share of upscale markets and malls. But then, if you really want to get a market experience here, you may want to head out to the local Carrera Market. With over 300 stalls spread over a 25-acre land area, this market is arguably the largest on the Gold Coast. Even though it is only fully operational on weekends, the market still stands out as the most popular for local shopping, and this is pretty evident in the amount of crowd it often pulls. While in this city, you'll want to find time to go shopping for local produce at the market, or just watch the locals as they go about their regular transactions. Number 2. Go whale watching. There aren't many places where you can confidently look forward to seeing whales as much as you will see here. And that's just one of the many special things about the Gold Coast. Luckily, the waters of Australia's east coast are usually swarming with whales in the months between June and October. So if your visit to the Gold Coast falls within this period, you should have whale watching as one of your top things to do out here. Multitudes of locals and tourists also often come out to watch thousands of humpback whales migrate toward the warm water of the Great Barrier Reef. Indeed, you'll do well to come along with your camera so that you can capture this exciting experience in a picture for future reference and bragging rights. Of course, you can already imagine how outstanding it would be to have your picture taken with whales in the background. Number 1. Marvel at the spectacular waterfalls at Stradbroke Park. Just an hour's drive south of Surfers Paradise is the amazingly beautiful protected area known as the Stradbroke National Park. This vast conservation area of about 6,000 hectares consists mainly of lush rainforests, mountain peaks, and ancient trees that make the most remarkable views. However, the main attractions here are the spectacular waterfalls, which many visitors come to see. Well, this certainly comes as no surprise, considering how breathtaking the Cascades are and how impressive the sight of sparkling water can be falling from such mesmerizing heights. You'll definitely find this experience more exciting if you are a fan of physical activities, as most of the waterfalls are situated at the end of hiking trails, which will also entertain you. Of course, you can always count on this activity to turn into one of the highlights of your trip to the Gold Coast. Click here for more things to do in Australia.